Hey guys! Yeah, yesterday I woke up and with the rest of you found out the news coming out of YG about 21 and about Taehyun from Winner. And I tried filming a video about it yesterday, and it just kind of ended up being this like angry emotional mess. So I was like, best not share that one with the world. So I'm trying to do it again 24 hours later, kind of over the shock of it, although technically not really a shock, the 21 thing anyway. This has kind of been on the cards since Minzy left earlier in the year, and that was a bigger shock. Once that hit, it was almost as if I just couldn't imagine 21 without her. And yeah, it absolutely sucks. It sucks big style, because they were one of the first K-pop girl groups that I fell in love with, along with Girls' Generation, and I am such a big Blackjack, and I just cannot believe that there is going to be no more 21 going forward. It just sucks. It sucks big style. And I know that I've watched a few videos, and they're all pretty just like probably what this video would have been yesterday, emotional rants and wreck videos. That's not even making any sense. But and yeah, it's just, I think it's the same thing. I think even if you're not a Blackjack, even if you're not really a big fan of 21, it's still a massive shock, because they are such a big influential group in the K-pop world. And I feel completely disgusted and actually betrayed by YG that he's allowed this to happen. I think I'm more angry and saddened that he's let this happen than it's actually happened, if that makes sense. And I can't believe that it's gotten to this point where he's allowed one of his biggest artists to have this happen. And his focus has always been on Big Bang, and I know that, and I know he's focusing on CL, and he's never treated this group the way that he should have treated this group. And I am so let down by him. I really am. I'm so frustrated, because they've been around for 7 years. They're an institution. It's impossible to imagine what K-pop would be like, or would have been like, without 21. I think they came out at a time where it was all kind of girl groups were kind of like one kind of girl group, and they weren't the prettiest or the sexiest or anything like that. They were just amazing, and almost to say that it's okay to be different and to not live by what other people's expectations of you. And their just music is amazing, and I kind of just want to be a bit thankful to them, and just thank them so much for their amazing music and choreography and personalities and everything they've done for the industry. They're going to be so sadly missed, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. All I've been doing is listening to their music since I found out. I'm just like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do now? It's just so sad. And I don't really know. So I wanted to do a video, but I'm just kind of saying the same thing that everybody else has kind of done, and it totally sucks. Totally and utterly sucks. How this has happened. And to be honest with you, this all stemmed from Bomb's scandal with the prescription drugs, which were prescription drugs for personal reasons and for medicinal reasons, and in Korea all kind of blew out of proportion, and I guess they never really kind of let her forget about it. She went into kind of hermit mode, and I think he handled that whole situation so badly. And then there was just nothing from them, and then all of a sudden it's all about CL, and then Minzy left, and I just think that this would not have happened if he'd have handled the pot bomb situation. Sorry, if he'd handled the pot bomb situation better. And I don't blame her at all. Absolutely not. 100%. This is on YG. He's never never treated this group right at all. So I know you are going to share your comments and views. Please feel free to do so. I kind of just wanted to air mine as a Blackjack, and I worry about him and his decisions that he makes, because I've always been such a big YG stan, and I always kind of laughed him off before. I always find it very difficult to say bad things about him, about Papa YG, because he created Big Bang. Or rather, Big Bang created YG Entertainment, let's be honest. I mean, before Big Bang, obviously there was an industry, but it's not the same as it is now. And that's down to Big Bang. And in large part 21 as well. So I don't understand his brain, the way he's let this happen. That's my main thing. It's just confusing as to how he's allowed this to happen. It's almost as if they've gotten too big for him to feel comfortable about, and he's just not. Oh, I don't know. But a similar kind of thing with Winner, which kind of leads me on to obviously the Taehyun thing that's happening, which was an even bigger shock for me, because I didn't know that Taehyun suffered from mental health issues, and I feel really worried for Winner now. I really love Winner's comeback early in the year. I didn't know why they hadn't followed up E with the rest of them, but I guess this apparently is the reason why. I don't know if that's true, whether that's more like YG lies. I don't know, and I don't think we'll ever really know until maybe years down the line. But I really feel for Winner, and I really hope that they come back, obviously, but it's going to be a very different Winner, because Nam Taehyun, whether you're a Winner or Inner Circle or not, he is like, I don't want to say the brains behind them, because they're all incredibly talented, but his voice, his writing, everything about him, it's just he was the heart of Winner, and I just feel so sad for him, for the members, and for Inner Circles. It's just heartbreaking. It's just like double heartbreak on Black Friday. Ugh, it's just horrible. It's just a horrible time to be a K-pop fan at the moment, and there's just so much talent in YG, and I think with YG, you know, he focuses on certain groups. I know that he favours iKON over Winner, and that's never been an issue for me, because I've always favoured iKON over Winner, but this year it's kind of, I still favourite iKON over Winner, don't get me wrong. I'm still Team B bias plus Chanyeol, obviously, but the first time that Papa YG pissed me off was when he put them through Mix and Match, a second reality show after the whole Win debacle, so which he didn't want them to win anyway, so his plans were sorted, because he always had plans for iKON, so whatevs. But that was the first time I felt pissed off. The second one was Minji, and obviously the Winner thing this year, which kind of put the nail in the coffin for me, and for many others as well. So yeah, he's off my Christmas list for the foreseeable future, and I worry about him, because I worry about the decisions that he's making, and I also worry because T.O.P. is going to the military in New Year. So he's the first Big Bang member to do so, and that means that there's going to be no Big Bang for a while, which sucks so much. I know there's going to be some solo stuff. My voice is breaking already. And I know that they've got a new album. The Made album's finally being released next month, which I'm so excited about. You have absolutely no idea. I just don't know what this means for YG as a company. I read in an interview that the YG family doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't feel like a family anymore. It's more colleagues kind of based, which is so upsetting. That Big Bang would say something like that, and I can understand why, because a lot of the older ones like Gummy and Seven aren't there anymore, and it's just not the same company as it used to be, and it worries me. And this whole thing with 21 now is just ridiculous, and I worry about Winner now with Taehyun gone, whether it is going to be the beginning and the end. I mean, they're more than talented enough to carry on. It's just whether or not Papa YG will let them. So I don't even like calling him Papa YG anymore, because he's absolutely no father to these people now. So I don't know. I'm going to finish this video off in a minute, but I just want to kind of say one other thing. There's a lot of negativity and stuff flowing around at the moment, including myself. I'm feeling very negative about Papa YG, but I also want to celebrate the amazing feats that 21 have achieved and thank them for all their amazing hard work, because they've worked so hard. But I also want to leave one lasting thing, and that is about Blackpink, which is obviously Papa YG's plan for 21 Mark II. It's 4 girls, Blackpink, Blackjack, that whole comparison thing. I do not want Blackpink to suffer because of everything that's happening with 21. It's not the girls' fault at all. They are so incredibly talented and wonderful, and I really do love them. So I really hope amongst hope that he sees this as a second chance to treat a girl group with the respect that they deserve. I guess we shall see. They've only just recently done their very first TV program, Weekly Idol, which was amazing. And I would really like to see them more involved with variety and with other idols and doing things with Blackpink that he didn't do with 21. I'm hoping that he knows he's fucked up. And Papa YG, I hope you're H.A.P.P.Y. Because I'm telling you now, you are just in my bad books forever. So, anyway, my messages is, don't take it out on Blackpink or any of the YGs. Don't think you're not going to support YG artists. If you've always supported YG artists, please continue to do so. Continue to support Big Bang. It's not their fault. It's not down to the artist. It's down to the man himself and the way he's started to run the company, or the way that he's always run the company in a way. He's gotten too big for his boots and he needs to be taken down a peg or two. And I would personally love to go to Korea and do that. I don't really know. If anyone wants to buy me a ticket for that, that would be great. But it's not going to happen. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I guess now it's kind of drawn a line under the 21 thing. We just have to kind of rejoice in the amazingness that is 21, and hope and pray he doesn't make the same mistakes with Blackpink. Anyway, I'm gonna go now before I start to cry again. Feeling the emotional roller coaster is one of the joys of being a K-pop fan, I suppose, but this is such a double whammy. I would like to say that my thoughts and prayers go out to Nam Taehyun and the members of Winner, all the people involved in that situation. I really hope that Winner survive, because they are all incredibly talented, and I will be a Blackjack forever, and I will support 21 as individuals for the rest of my life, and you should do the same. I hope you guys agreed. If you did agree, please leave a comment. If you disagreed, leave a comment. I don't mind, as long as they're nice. Keep it clean, keep it nice, keep it respectful, and celebrate 21, because they're the queens. They are the queens, and they always will be. Till next time, guys. Ciao.